Good morning from here in Vietnam. So I was working in Manila till 1:30 in the morning, had a 5 a.m. flight, so no sleep at all, but arrived in Hanoi just a couple of hours ago, and I've still got about another 3 hours to kill before I'm allowed to check into the place I'm staying at, so I'm just wandering about Old Town here. Whenever I've spoken to anyone about Vietnam, the first thing everyone mentions is the food. And I'm not a foodie by any means, but I just had a sandwich. I can't remember what it was called. It's like the local sandwich, and it was easily the best sandwich I've ever had in my life. Easily, I'm not exaggerating, and it cost £1. I'm going to go back there every single day. Yeah, I'm enjoying Hanoi so far, I have to say. Everyone's very chilled here. Like, no one's harassing me in any way, no one's trying to sell me anything. It feels incredibly safe. So yeah, really enjoying just walking about. Temperature, it's much colder than the Philippines ever gets, but it's just perfect for a t-shirt. Yeah, it's lovely. So I'm here in Hanoi for 2 weeks, and I've got 4 weeks in total in Vietnam, so I'm not actually sure what I'm doing the next 2 weeks after I leave here. The last week for sure will probably be in Ho Chi Minh City, because that's where I fly out of. I need to book an exit flight to get into the country. I might go to somewhere like Da Nang or somewhere in between, but we'll see what happens. So it's my first full day here in Vietnam. I'm in Hanoi, arrived very early yesterday and spent a lot of day exploring Old Town where I'm staying, and yeah, loved it. It was great. I went for a walk in the evening in kind of Beer Street, and that gets crazy busy in the evening. It was so busy, but full of life and looked very fun. Wanting to go to this Note Coffee behind me, which is one of the top things to do here in Hanoi, but it looks absolutely rammed, so I might try that later on. Just on the other side of this little lake, apparently the Hanoi post office is a good place to visit as well, so I'm going to go check that because it's not too far. can't quite get over how affordable Vietnam is. The food is both delicious but also very cheap. My lunch yesterday was literally £1 and my dinner was £1.50. So when I compare that to the prices in Manila, given that it's better food, Manila at dinner would easily set you back £9-10. This area is such a stark contrast to Old Town that I've just left. Old Town's all these beautiful little narrow streets, kind of busy, lots of nice little cafes. This area is far wide open, which is kind of nice, change of pace, but everything looks a bit more expensive, a bit more luxurious. So. Just went into the post office to post some postcards, beautiful designs. I don't think I've posted a postcard in about 30 years, so yeah, kind of fun to do that. Photo shoots are obviously a big pastime here in Hanoi, I'm guessing throughout Vietnam. There's so many people just getting dressed up and come and get their photo here by the lake. It's cool to see, particularly when they've got the traditional outfits on and all the makeup's done. Very beautiful. So many cool shops selling stuff I really want, but because I live out of a suitcase I have to be a little bit restrained. Found the sandwich place. I cannot get over the fact that the sandwich is only £1. It's so good. It's in Beer Street actually. I must have walked past it yesterday when I was looking for it later on. It probably looks a bit different in the evening, but yeah, so good. It's only £1. I was going to go to Train Street this afternoon, but it's just started spitting a little bit, so I'm going to head back to the hotel, stock up on some soft drinks and just see what the weather does.